Hi, so what I have here is the queen size SoundAsleep Comfort Coil, and this is the Dream series, and this is one of the most highly rated air mattresses on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is show you the inflation, deflation, and also the firmness. So one thing about the measurements is that this is 78 inches and 58 inches wide. Now a queen size mattress is actually 80 by 60, so this is 78 by 58, so it is going to be short 2 inches, and that does make a slight difference because you can imagine the area, the surface area, from 2 extra inches this way and 2 extra inches the other way, but it's still the best air mattress out there. So what you'll notice here is that there is a inflator that is actually embedded right into the air mattress itself. And what's neat about this is that there is a deflate and inflate. So this thing deflates, sucking the air out, and it will be as flat as can be for actual storage. So that takes less than, I want to say 4 minutes. It's not even 5 minutes. It's probably closer to 4 minutes and a half, something like that, to inflate and deflate, which is actually very amazing because it does it so flat. Now, one thing about the firmness, so I've been sleeping on this and I've used this about 10 times. So one thing I do want to mention is when you first use it, people say that it hasn't expanded to its full width yet. But even when it expands, it only expands an extra inch or so, like a ½ inch this way, a ½ inch that way. The difference that you see between the queen size is the official queen size measurements of 80 by 60, whereas this is 78 by 58. So just keep that in mind, that the inflation is going to be expand over time, but not very dramatically. Now, one thing I do want to show you is the firmness. So this is one of the most firm air mattresses I've ever slept on. Now, the height of this is actually 19 inches, and it does make a difference. It actually feels like a bed versus the ones that are 8 inches above the floor or even 12 inches above the floor. When you are a full 19 inches above the floor, you're basically on one of those platforms, platform beds, so it feels like you're on a platform bed, and that might even be higher than a platform bed. So the firmness is, once again, as I mentioned, is one of the most firm mattresses I have ever slept in. And right now I've used this about 10 times, inflated, deflated. And this particular one I've been using for 2 days, and I have not inflated it yet. Now, it has deflated somewhat. If I push on it, it's deflated somewhat, so you do have to actually refill it and pump it back up like every night, just to make it a little bit more firm. Now, the corners will always be less firm. So even in this case, you could see I could push against it. And I'm going to refill it and show you the difference. So I haven't refilled this in basically 2 days. But the side is still very good. So if you're sitting on the side of the bed and you're actually trying to put something on, your shoes or whatever, that is still, pretty decent. Of course, the middle is this isn't even the middle. So if I push on this, this is, the edge, still the edge, but it's still very good. It's just the way they have the coils and the way they have it spread out. It just seems to give it, that extra firmness, almost like basically a real mattress. So you will want to put a bed sheet on this, not the elastic ones, but just the normal flat bed sheet before you use it. It is waterproof, but nonetheless, just to keep it clean, you want a basically a bed sheet there. Now I just want to show you, how high and tall this is. And just to show you right there, it is very high. Give you some context. So give you some context with the doorknob, right there. So it's pretty high. Let's see, what else? So let me actually show you now the inflation and deflation. You notice here it does have a cord holder, And what you should do is actually twist it in a circle like this, and it fits perfectly in there. You know, like just like that. So it's great that it even thought about something as simple as the cord itself. So I am going to plug in the cord, and I am going to deflate this. Now, if there is one criticism I do have, is that the cord is actually kind of short. So effectively, it's about 2.5 feet, 3 feet. But I get it, you know, you need to fit it snugly in, you know, a cord holder. So that's how it is. So, all right, I'm going to start the deflation. And let me pan out. So you can see right there, the edges are deflating. So it's sucking everything in. You know, you don't even have to help it out. You know, it's better for it just to do it evenly by itself at first. You know, what you might want to do is actually pull on the edges. But you can see there, it's completely deflating. You know, straighten out the edges here. So what this does is it makes it easy to even fold. You know, when it's completely free of air, getting the air sucked out. So right now it's just 45 seconds has passed. And it's almost coming up to a minute now. Now it's a minute. So you can see it's done so much already in a minute. And again, I could push on it and help it out, but it's not really necessary. It's better actually for it to be, you know, done evenly. You can see the top here is kind of made out of suede material. So right now, it's already to the point where it's basically, you know, almost deflated. You can see the center here. And so I'm just pushing on it. Right there. All right, just letting it be. And the great part about this is that once all the air is sucked out of it, now it's easy to fold and actually place in the bag. So I actually tripped over the wire. Now for it's going to be easy to fold. Now I am going to put this in the bag. The great thing about this bag is it has plenty of space. It's not like you have to fold it perfect for it to fit. I know sometimes it's incredible that they will skimp on the bag and they would make something like that, you know, a hassle as far as the bed not fitting into the bag. You can see here it is just completely, you know, air-free now. So I'm at the point now where I can just fold it up, and you can see it's less than 4 minutes. And that's really it. You know, it's basically kind of like a, you know, one of those translucent bags of, you know, your freeze-dried, you know, machine that sucks out the air. from your groceries that you could put into the you know, freezer. So it's kind of like that, and you could see how it's just completely flat now. All right, so I am going to hit inflate, and I'm just going to sit here, pan out here and show you. And keep in mind, this is a 19-inch high air mattress, and it takes less than 4 minutes to inflate, which is very amazing. So it's inflating. Once again, you might want to help it out, you know, loosen the corners. So I'll do that, loosen the corners just to help it out. You know, maybe speed up the process by 10 seconds, who knows. So I've loosened it up now. And it's less than 40 seconds already. And once again, I'm gonna sit back. And keep in mind, I'm gonna try to inflate it to its maximum firmness, and that's the good thing about this, is you could, you know, turn it on with that button, and the firmness will be there. So again, this is one of the best air mattresses on Amazon. It has about, I want to say 45,000 to 50,000 5-star, 4.5-star reviews. Nearly all of them 5-star reviews. So, you know, it really is, and those are real reviews. They're not the fake, kind of like China-made, you know, China-paid reviews that are completely fake. These are all what look like real reviews from a very reputable company like a SoundAsleep. So I will have the links in the description area of the video for where you can get this. This was a great deal. I mean, it's kind of pricey. It's about $150, $140, but lots of times you will find that there will be a discount for like $119, $100. Sometimes even $99. So just keep that in mind. Now, this is just a little bit over 2 minutes, and it's already inflated like this. You know, you could help it along by, you know, lifting it a little bit, maybe give it like less resistance. But in any case, you could see how it's just firming up. You know, you could see that corner there is firming up. And, you know, for the most part, right there, you can see how firm that is now. And this is just about 3 minutes already. So it's still not as firm as it could be. Now, if I keep it firm, you know, just by pushing on it and just deciding how firm you want it to be, or even if you push on the corner, you know, just to make sure there's no give or a little give. And right there, you can see it's kind of solid now. You see, I'm pushing on it with a lot of force, and it looks, you know, very snug and great. So I'm going to turn it off now, and it just feels very good. And once again, the great part about this, it's not the center that's just firm, it's also the side. So if you're sleeping 2 people, it's just as firm. Now I'm up 4 minutes. I am going to turn this off. And you can see this is kind of on the edge. And this is on the edge in the corner. And you can see how firm this is. And I'm pushing it. That's the center. So the good thing is the sides are just as firm as the center, which is just amazing design, actually. I can't say enough about this air mattress because it feels like you're on a platform bed, and also because you know, it seems like it lasts. People in the reviews say it lasts very well. You know, in addition to just the built-in inflator, deflator, easy to pack, fits in the bag. So just based on all of those reasons, it just feels great. So I do want to show you the proper way to fold this, which is to fold this flap right on this side. So you could see over here, I'm going to fold this side in first. Right here, this side in first. And I'm going to cover up to about 1.5 inches on this side. And on this side, I want to fold it at this crease here. So there's a crease here, and there's a crease on the other side of this cord holder. So once I flip it over, you can see that is how I want it bunched together. That is the right width. And once I have that, I simply roll it. You know, I start rolling it from this end all the way to this end. And that's basically, you know, what is going to make it fit in that bag with plenty of space. Otherwise, you're going to be off lengthwise, you're going to be off widthwise. So you see here, I have this rolled on this side, and I'm just going to keep rolling it all the way over to this end. So I'll give you this angle here. So right there, that's how you do it. And you can see it's going to fit in the bag. I have this halfway in, but I'm going to pull it all the way through. Let me try to do it with one hand here. And now you can see that this is the fit. So like this, right here with the handle, and once I pull it up, it's going to be snug. So there you go. That is how you fit it into the bag, and I hope this helps, and thank you for watching. That's really all I have. Once again, link in the description area. Please subscribe and help out this channel, and thank you so much for watching.